on both sides of the floor. Bacalares is hoping to get the same result, but UE gets another crack at the basket as Lacayanga is able to finish that one. Goes over to Ganade, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Lacayanga on the move, and Lacayanga gets that to go. Our coverage here today, because of all of the coverage for women's basketball, you can see that teams are able to scout each other very well as Lacayanga is able to escape between these two teams.
Yep.
And is this fatigue or, oh, sorry, Lacayanga is trying to stop me.
Yeah.
And the leadership from that girl, Ganade. Lacayanga off the glass for two. And I loved how Kamba was looking to complain but then thought better. That's a veteran talking. Lacayanga is back in and Lacayanga scores. Sometimes, you know, if it's the shot's not there, you have to look for another option. Let's see. But Lacayanga says, nope, don't listen to us. Nagma was wide open. Guards couldn't find her. Now Nagma gets the basketball, blocked by Rachel. Ronquillo spinning, can't get it off the glass, gets her own miss. Lacayanga takes aim, bullseye. Lacayanga, power move to the paint, too strong. Gets her own miss and scores.
Great find by Ganade. Driving the basket, driving the ball, getting to the basket.
And Lacayanga scores. But we have an FEU player down after that. Check out what happened.
We saw that forward pass to Rachel. Exactly what UE needs to do.
Time to run out on UE. That basket is good, says our official. But I will do it here. FEU holds on.
Didn't have to work too hard for that one.
Well, Mika Kamba, that's the definition of next man up mentality, of course, without Bettina Binaohan, as that's a three-pointer. Couple of screens on the way for Ganade. Cruz now sends it off to Lacayanga with the sidestep. Now you see me, now you don't.
Ooh, gamble with Lacayanga. She has to hustle back to catch up with Mendoza.
And Mendoza leads to a Ganade steal. Lacayanga running the break. Sees some lane, and it's good. Santos. Oscar looking to break the press. Lacayanga for three.
Another one!
Cold-blooded rook.
Rightfully so. Validating your feelings, Marsario. I understand how that feels.
And one player who has not been frustrated, who has been enjoying this entire ball game.
No one yet still to score here. Bacalares to Cruz. And a travel call on Kate Cruz. In the morning, I think people are still trying to get warmed up to it.
Exactly.
Here's Lacayanga, puts it up, puts it in. Plus the foul and one opportunity here. Kone drives. Ball almost stolen. Lacayanga cutting to the basket for two. Seats. And gets some minutes on the bench. Her squad still down by 20 here as Lacayanga bothers and telegraphs that pass. Syra Pring on the scoreboard here for NU. Lacayanga puts it up, finds a way. NU completely dominating this first half, Nikki, and UE just haven't been able to respond. Well, UE definitely going to need a lot of those big shots from Lacayanga. She gets this,
trailing, and they're not exactly cutting to the basket. You just have to be ready in terms of who you're going to give the ball to.
And this goes back to what you were talking about earlier, that you trying to cut to the basket for that one.
Ooh.
And Lacayanga running again all the way, lays it up and in. But the suffocating defense from NU has not helped whatsoever as Spring pulls up for 3 and it's blocked. Under a minute to go here in the third quarter as Lacayanga gets the steal there from Canuto. Under 3 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter. Lacayanga going all the way to the basket, gets her 16th point. Really an off day for Princess Ganade as Lacayanga getting the steal there, telegraphing that pass and laying it up and in for her 18th point of the ball game.
Exactly. Last shot right here by the UE Lady Warriors. Finally! Oh, man.
That was a three-pointer.
There's 7 minutes to play. They go inside to Cruz once again. Denied by Macanjula. Steal though by Lacayanga. It's a 3-on-3 situation here. The look ahead to Lacayanga. Ronquillo, jumper, good!
They're breaking that press and you want that coming off of a timeout.
Lacayanga off the glass for 2. Ball is saved, but it's in the hands of Gracie Batongbakal. There is a lid on the UE basket, even that fast break layup was off. Lacayanga off-balance shot works. Lacayanga, oh, what a shot, plus a foul.
And Lacayanga starting to heat up, converting on some field goals this second quarter, as we see right here, off of the handoff from Ganade. Thinking for Lacayanga, just hasn't been her day. Struggling on the offensive side. Hitting from all cylinders right now.
She's playing as if this is a one-point game. The rookie showing out here in the final period as Connie answers with her jumper.
UE needs to find a way to keep the ball out of her hands, limit her touches, because once she gets that ball, you know it's going up.
In that first round matchup, she had 14, already has 9 in this game. Ganade to inbound. Lacayanga, she fires for 3. That's good.
It's hard if you're defenders. What we see here, Rachel, she knocked down her. I really like how LaSalle is setting pace in this game. Right from the jump, they were the ones that set the tone, the pace, and it seems to be working to their advantage because now UE's playing catch-up.
Well, scratch that. This is now the biggest lead for DLSU. 21, quickly cut down to 19 after that shot from Gambacone.
Once you see one player, like you said, knock down shots, it becomes infectious, and that rim does seem to become a lot bigger. We see it in players like Chuchi, who is 100% from the field.
Into the three-point party here, but could not connect. And it's stolen by Lacayanga. Gives it up to Bacalares. Open lane to the basket, lays it up and in. And that's why she's where she's at and where I'm at. Where I'm at.
I like that point though, Kobe. LaSalle's clicking at the right time. And like I mentioned earlier, this first game of round 2 is so crucial for me.
2.5 to play in this period. Lacayanga. Here's Fabroada with a pass. It's tipped though. Chance to score now for UE. Can they get it here?
Adams's identity as a defensive team. But they lose the ball here as Ganade gives a forward pass to Lacayanga and kisses it off the glass. Goes to Cruz. Who goes to Lacayanga. Good look. But it's Gambacone who's able to get that basket. So you could see the adjustments of both of these teams as Lacayanga is able to get away with that one, and she gets the first basket of her final quarter.
You know what, Jersey Ganade? She doesn't get rests. She only gets water breaks. 1 to 2 minute water breaks. We need you on the court. Balik ka na, Jersey.
Lacayanga gets that basket. So I'm sure the coaching staff of Adamson will be closely monitoring that ball game. But Lacayanga wants us to focus on this ball game.
Pass inside is picked off by Ronquillo.
Great defense by UE.
Let's see if they can convert on back-to-back possessions. Nice play,
Wow.
Ganade.
Wow. You know, you can't be afraid, and you just got to keep doing that, especially if that's her role for this team.
That was Lopez. 14-3 as we have a counter 3 from Lacayanga. Ronquillo did not shoot. Ganade still has the rock. To a cutting Rachel Lacayanga. So it's still an 8-point game.
Great hustle.
Can she complete the steal? Shot clock at 5. Rachel will fire and hit.
And that's exactly what we were talking about earlier, right? You cannot let up. For example, let's take a look at this. Rachel Lacayanga finally.
Terrific effort by UE, especially in this fourth quarter. But time will run out for UE.
From the moment that whistle sounds, that buzzer sounds, you have to go. You can't wait for the fourth quarter. Ends up with UE. They're running the break. Lacayanga all the way. Bacalares receives to a cutting Lacayanga. Lacayanga, basket and the foul.
And that is exactly what UE needs to continue to do, and what they did well in the first quarter, attacking the basket, drawing fouls.
Kone waits for a guard. Dalguntas to Lacayanga from downtown.
Nice swing to Rachel Lacayanga.
You need to take the final shot. Bacalares on the move. Too fast for her own good. Stolen by Lacayanga. Lacayanga, 2 more attempts. Pocket pass was deflected. Lacayanga running the break. Going right, kicking it out. Bacalares squares up and puts it in.
Yeah, we said it's hard to win with just 2 players in double digits.
Look at Lacayanga go. Lacayanga all the way. Ganade continues to run. Lacayanga finishes.
Beautiful touch pass.
Gracie kicks it over to Sandra. And now Rachel has the ball. Rachel, layup, no good. Definitely so, as Jersey Ganade was able to knock down a shot there, and she gets the rebound here. She's trying to push it to Rachel. Lacayanga gets the basket and one.
UE going on a great run here to cap off the first quarter. Take a look at this push-off. Yeah, that physicality adjustment was huge, especially for me when I was in the UAAP. It definitely took me a season and being beat up for a whole year by my teammates to figure it out.
And speaking of beat up, look at that shot by Rachel. Again, as you mentioned, absorbing the contact. Rachel again, just absorbing that contact, just couldn't get the finish. But look at her, a counter steal as she goes to Kone. Kone! They don't give up on plays, which is really something that we've been seeing today.
It's also just unselfish, right? Rachel could have taken that ball up if you saw on that last.
And what I've always found so impressive with Casey, she gets that monster rebound, so much force and power.
Yep.
But Rachel Lacayanga finally hits that three-pointer.
Has the ability to really give Ateneo the looks that they need.
But Jersey Ganade showing her veteran prowess here. Three-pointer on the way. Three-pointer is good.
Wow. She is still there and doing all the intangibles.
Casey just erasing the trailer. Oh, but the pass falls in the hands of Rachel. She's trying to slow things down.
UE is capable of runs, so it'll be interesting to see how they take advantage as Rachel gets that steal for another basket.
Lacayanga guarded closely by Mendoza. To the post they go. Ganade, a little shove, a little space. Won't drop. Lacayanga rebounds and scores. Lacayanga leaking out. One girl to beat. Basket in the foul.
What a baseball pass there.
Thank you for watching us on the UAP Varsity channel and Filipinas Live. Beautiful drawn play to start the second half.
That's right. UE giving UP a hard time after that 13 points from Ozar in the first half. Just really mothering her with the defense. Just seeing a different energy here from the Lady Warriors.
As they complete another steal.